Okay guys, I've arrived here at Huber. I forget the rest of their name. Huber in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. They do lumber products here. I've picked up here a couple of times, but it's probably been almost a year or so. Sorry, I meant to start filming earlier, but I just forgot. So basically you just, I've already scaled in, you know, they got an inbound and an outbound. And you have to go in and check in, and she was having computer troubles, so it took me a few minutes. And I'm just following directions and signs. I'm supposed to pull up to this shipping door and wait for a forklift operator to come get me. And then she's giving me some paperwork here to read and fill out and give to the forklift guy. And then they'll load us inside. And then once we're loaded, we pull out through the other end of the building there. And they have, at least what I remember, is they have a couple of guys that will put the tarps over the load for you, and then you have to pull out into a lot and throw straps over after it's tarped, and then you know, finish securing everything and then go scale out. And they have no overnight parking. All right, more later. Well guys, we must have caught them on a shift change or lunch break or something, because had to wait about 45 minutes before a loader came to get me. I'm trying to show you a little shot there. I got two loaders working on me right now, one on each side. I'm getting 12 bundles of this plywood product. So I think what they're going to do is stack it too high. Yeah, just 2 layers high, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. I hope so anyway. And then the way it works, you know, I've just pulled into the loading warehouse. Once they get me loaded, I have to pull out down there, and they have a little covered area where the tarp work is done. So I'll show you that when we get there. Okay, well, that took about 5 minutes. You had 2 guys working to put 12 bundles on there. It's pretty quick. I was telling the loader that I appreciate them putting the bundles on there, because you know, they're 4-foot bundles, 4 foot wide by 8 foot long. So they got them on there nice and tight, so that, and I'll show you this when I get outside, but I told him I appreciated him loading them tight like that, so that the bundles of plywood are not kind of hanging over the where you have to put your hooks down in, because if they're hanging over, if the plywood bundles are hanging over a little bit, then you know, it's hard to get the hooks through. Sometimes you have to feed them through, opposite of the way you want to do it. So I told him I appreciated him doing that. And I told him, I said, you know, the other day I picked up a load down at the Home Depot distribution center, and I had many of my straps, you know, I had to feed them through because they didn't leave me room to put my hooks through. So I was just thanking him for doing a good job. Okay, so as we come out of this building, I had it backwards earlier, I think, when I explained this. But you see here to the right, that's the tarping barn. But what we do is we're going to bypass it for now. And we're going to go out here to this lot. They got a big gravel lot out here. And we're going to get our straps thrown. and then we go into the tarping barn. I had it backwards. But like I said, I think it's probably been a year or more since I've been here. Oh boy, that was a bump. Okay, so just giving you a look at this. Maybe it'll help you when you come here. And he said they have 3 guys that will help get the tarps draped over. And as I remember, because this load is short, you know, it's the way they've got it stacked, it's only going to take 32 feet of linear space. So instead of using the 2 lumber tarps, I think what they did is they used one of the 4-foot drop tarps and one of the big lumber tarps. And they just kind of do a little wrapping trick with it. Anyway, we'll see that later. All right, I'm gonna get out and do some strapping. Okay, so let me show you this. It's called Zip System Building Enclosures Structural Sheathing Water Resistant Barrier. So you know, like I said, it's 4 by 8 foot, 12 bundles. So I'll probably put 3 straps on the back and the front, 2 in the middle. All right, let me get to work. All right, guys, they're gonna try to cover it with one of my big lumber tarps. So we'll see how it works. I'm glad they have the corners of these bundles covered with some paper or cardboard. I don't know if that's gonna cover, but I was just showing you how this tarping apparatus works. And they position it over, and then I got to pull back out there and put bungees on. All right, guys, thought I'd take this opportunity to show you the load after it's tarped. I came out the exit scale over there and went inside the building to check out, and she said the forklift guys had not brought my paperwork yet, so she told me just to pull up here and give her about 5 minutes and she'd get it. So now here's what they did. They only used one of my lumber tarps. They covered up the front and left the back open, partially open, because they said, you know, that the weather's good, it's not supposed to rain, I'm only going to Tulsa. But the previous times I've been here with a load like this, they would use one of the 4-foot tarps and, you know, use it to cover one end and then use a big tarp, so one of each. But they were cool with this. I said, all right, as long as you guys are cool with the weather forecast, guess it's all right with me. So I wanted to show you, you know, I mentioned earlier this trailer's got the ABS light on. What, I don't have the power to the truck on, or it would show up. But try to get that fixed. I might could get it fixed at Fort Smith tomorrow. But anyway, here's the load. I basically got, you know, it's 4 sections of 8-foot product. So I got 3 straps on the back. No, wait a minute. It's 3 sections. 3 sections of 8-foot product, stacked double high. So I got 3 straps on the back, 2 straps on the middle, 3 on the front. So that's what we got. I tell you, once those forklift guys got off their break and came in there to work, man, they put, I bet you they loaded like 8 trucks while I was back there doing this. So it's pretty quick. 2 guys slapping them on there. All right, so I'm just waiting for my paperwork. There's not any Loves or Pilots nearby here, so I'm gonna go about 4 miles back down the road. There's a Choctaw Travel Plaza. I'm gonna just crash there for the night, get up early, get going. I've only got like 3.5 hours from here to get to my customer, so That'll work. All right, folks. Well, I just turned onto the street here where I'm supposed to find the Boise Cascade customer here in Tulsa. I do not remember being here before. I'm gonna let this car go by. Got a car tailgating me, and there's no need for that because I'm going slow, buddy. Okay, so this must be it up here to the left. And this first driveway says truck exit. Alright. So where do we go in? Well, this is it. Boise Cascade Building Materials Distribution. Alright, here's a sign up here that says, attention truck drivers. Please check in at the office before you pull your truck on our yard. Okay. So I guess I need to just stop right here and go check in. I'll get back to you. Okay, everybody. Well, as the sign said, I walked over to the office, took my paperwork inside, waited a few minutes, and they printed me off a piece of paper, told me where to go. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been here before. I was thinking, you know, from the name on the work order that I had been here before, but because I've made a lot of deliveries in the Tulsa area, but I do not recall this place. So it basically looks like a big distribution center for lumber products. So he told me to drive through here in front of the office building, which is here to the right. And then turn right over here past the end of the building. And park. And I'm assuming that's kind of where I'll get unloaded. Because I see a big lot over here with a lot of products similar to what I'm hauling. Okay, so I think I was supposed to just park kind of out here behind this other truck. If the weather was bad, I guess they would have us underneath this awning to the right. So we got a canopy truck up in front of me here. Looks like he's maybe in the process of getting unloaded. Alright, so I'm just positioning the trailer into the painted area here. And if you give me a second, I'll show you the load one more time to remind you what we got. Okay, guys, let me real quick show you the load just as a reminder. Got my paperwork sitting over there on the trailer. Got my big tarp rolled up already, so at this point it's just a matter of getting my straps off, rolling them up, putting them away, and waiting for an unloader. So that's what we got. Man, beautiful day today. Supposed to be up around 70. It was a great drive over this morning. You know, the first hour and a half or so was dark, but once the sun came up, beautiful drive over. That's why I like Oklahoma, wide open for the most part. Okay, more later. Well, I'm gonna try to get a little shot of the unload. He's got There he is right there. He's grabbing them two at a time. All I got two more lifts and we'll be done. So I think he had, I don't know, I thought two guys were working on it, but maybe not. Anyway, I got what?
Everything all right?
Oh yeah, I was just filming you unloading this.
Oh.
I have a YouTube channel for new truckers.
Oh.
Is that okay? That's my friendly unloader Larry right there. He's wondering what I'm doing with this camera. I think he thought something, you know, I was out looking at the load like something might be wrong. He's like, everything okay? All right, so that's it. I guess this stuff is used for, I don't know, roofing, you know, the decking on a roof or flooring. I'm not sure, really. All right, that's it. I've already sent in my empty call and my paperwork. Just, you know, normally from here I would get a deadhead to Fort Smith, but we'll find out shortly. Okay, everybody, so I've gotten unloaded, turned around, and we're about to exit this place. And I just received a deadhead order to go to Fort Smith, which is what I was expecting. That's all good. We got blue sky, nice weather, fresh cup of coffee, and we're going to get a load from Fort Smith on a Tuesday. So that'll put me in Fort Smith, you know, arriving about 12:30. So, you know, no matter where I get a load from, even if, you know, it's going to Michigan or Laredo, wherever, Kentucky, that'll put me in perfect position to reload and get headed back home for Friday or Saturday. But, you know, the last time I got a Fort Smith load, it was all bad because I didn't get there till Wednesday afternoon about 1:30, and then they had like a 5-hour delay getting loads processed. So really I didn't get to leave there until Thursday morning. So that's all bad. That's bad timing right there. So here we go out the exit gate. I'll see you in Fort Smith.